Muy buenas, gente de YouTube, aquí estamos en un nuevo vídeo de Game of Thrones, Juego de Tronos, en español. Bueno, que es obvio. Bueno, le vamos a dar a jugar aquí. Continuar el episodio. Nos quedamos en Mira, que bueno, os hago un resumen del capítulo anterior. Pues Garter huye de la boda roja.
Your sister can help us.
Y bueno, esto ya lo vimos.
Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favour. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Bueno, lo que os iba contando antes de que esto aparezca. Bueno, Garter escapa de la boda roja y todos mueren. Su señor muere, hombre, el señor de la casa fuerte muere. Y huye a Ironwood. No, Ironath, algo así. No me acuerdo de cómo se llama la fortaleza. Y en el camino se encuentra a soldados de los Whitehill. Soldados de Whitehill, creo que se llaman así. Es que yo para los nombres soy muy malo. Y atacan a su familia y él, para protegerse, pues mata a uno. Pues claro, su señor está enfadado y quiere venganza. Va a la casa, pero atentos al dato. Vamos a ir atentos al dato. Él, para huir, se lo dijeron, y es una misión entre comillas, a la guardia de la noche, alistarse a la guardia de la noche. Y claro, pues el señor se mosquea y se va. La señora de la casa, que estoy fatal para los nombres, lo diré. Bueno, no me acuerdo muy bien, que yo la memoria la tengo fatal. La señora de la casa pues le dice que mande una carta para que los ayude a Mira, que trabaja en King's Landing. Bueno, caja de Ironwood. Vamos a mirar esto. Ya, sin más demora, vamos a empezar. Moneda. Ay, perdona. Ya. Los recuerdos de Ironwood. Moneda de Yunkai.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
Carta sin terminar. Vamos a mirar la carta. Interesante. ¿Esto qué?
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Olenna.
Lady Olenna, de la casa de los Tyrell. Vamos a leer esta cartita.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Y nada terminado, ¿por qué? Vale, pues aquí ya hemos visto todo. A ver, vamos a mirar por aquí. ¿Esto qué es? Tomo viejo lleno de polvo.
Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick.
A ella ya le...
I hope to see them all someday.
A ella ya leí la noticia de que sus hermanos han fallecido. Bueno, de que su padre ha fallecido y su hermano también.
I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Ironrath, así así se llama la fortaleza. Carta de madre. Bueno, eso vamos a mirar a ver si hay algo por aquí. Sí, aquí hay. No hay nada. ¿Y aquí? Tampoco. Nope. Vale. Pues entonces vamos a leer la carta de nuestra madre. Ahí.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a
Necesitan
powerful
ayuda para...
ally,
Vayan por
especially
eso,
now when your family so desperately needs her help.
para los Bolton. Porque los Bolton ahora solo pueden del norte. Han pegado a la puerta. Vamos a ir para allá.
One moment.
One moment, please.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
Vamos a dejar de entrar que el pobre va a hacer...
No, it's fine. Come in.
Que el pobre no ha hecho nada. Y encima va a poner carbón. Encima va a hacer su trabajo. Pues lo dejamos entrar. No nos cuesta nada.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you alright? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm just worried about my family.
Ah, letter from home, is it?
It's kind of you to ask.
Of course, milady. You've always been kind to me.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady. You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cercei.
Cercei?
Reina Cercei. Cercei.
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but it was definitely an argument.
Why are you telling me this?
I heard them arguing about House Forrester and...
House Forrester?
I thought you'd like to know. Forgive me if I was mistaken. I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, milady.
Este sería un buen pajarito para Varys. Pues escuchó todo en el palacio y no se enteran de que lo escuchó, pues ahí está, Margaret Chapman.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss. From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
Ah.
You must not despair. We will get
No me ha
through
dado
this
tiempo.
together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cercei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
Joder.
She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
What does she intend to do?
She intends to make you miserable, knowing that will make me miserable as well. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cercei with the wedding so near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Como a los tontos, ¿no? Tal cual.
See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
Se leen los juegos como los tontos.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Good luck.
Disculpa un momento, estoy viendo si está ahora. Disculpa. Estaba viendo si estaba grabando. Vale, pues.
You can do this.
Puedes hacerlo. Todavía no manejo el personaje yo. Ahora sí. Podemos hacerlo. Anda, mira, Cercei.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
I am honored, Your Grace.
Yet not honored enough to kneel, I see.
Pero...
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is. The girl can speak for her house.
Yes, Your Grace. To the one true king.
The one true king. Yet she didn't say which. The girl is clever.
Lo he dejado en el aire.
She only meant-
I
Lo
don't
dejo en el
care
aire.
what she meant. I care what she said. I won't stand for impertinence from a girl.
Pero vamos a ver.
If you would
Me he
give her
dicho
the
cuál.
chance to explain.
Perhaps she can explain why the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark for centuries. A
Vamos a ver.
house of traitors.
Compañera.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
Vamos a seguir el juego.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily. Is it any
Never.
wonder you were so impertinent to ask which king deserves your loyalty? If you have any loyalty at all.
Vamos a ver, señora.
Is your
Uf.
house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father.
Uff. Pero vamos a ver, señor.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new
Estamos
alliances.
siguiendo el juego como
There are ships and
tontos.
shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you?
¿Qué
Ask
se me ha
any
puesto?
Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cercei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
Va a hacer daño, ¿eh?
She was just following her heart, Your Grace.
And the very same heart so quickly led her to my son.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves,
Vamos a ver.
pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she would...
Let the girl answer the question. Go on.
My loyalties would never conflict, Your Grace.
That's a coward's answer. I will not have my time wasted by a northern girl who thinks she can play games. Who do you choose?
A ver, más de capacitar. Nickname Joffrey. Qué asco le tengo a Joffrey. Pero demasiado asco. Y con Lady Marjorie. Somos la doncella de Lady Marjorie. Pues... Pero me ha dicho Lady Marjorie que le siga el juego. Y hay que complacerla para que ella no salga perjudicada.
The king, of course.
Well said.
A ver.
I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
Me encanta Tyrion.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging.
Uf.
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Pero vamos a ver. Me has dicho que le siga el juego y te mosqueas. Ay, Dios mío.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cercei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you.
Sí, me pidió eso.
But I'm sure she has
no
your
lo
best
entendí, ¿no?
interests at heart.
Me ha dicho
My
que le siga el
sister
juego.
and I
¿Cómo los-
have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them.
Ay, 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 que se está bugueando esto.
We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats.
No hay que la-
Boats need wood.
Va a ver, usted podría ayudar.
And I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
What are you suggesting?
A ver, un momento, dame un segundo. Dame un segundo. Ahora sí.
I suppose the crown
Un momento, ahora sí. Vale, sí está grabando.
could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House
Es que estaba
Forrester.
con lag. Disculpad.
Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance. And it would infuriate Cercei. Although what would be amusing for me might be dangerous for you
Disculpad
and
por
your
eso.
house.
Es que me han llamado.
Are you willing to risk
Estoy
that?
dispuesta para que... Bueno, o sea, para que... Hombre,
It may
por
be
mi
far too
casa.
dangerous. In fact,
Sí.
forget I even suggested such a thing.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you?
Hombre, para salvar
I'll
mi
consider
familia.
it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
Thank you for the advice, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Ni tanto, que eso sí puede ser un nido de víboras.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cercei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
I'd rather not discuss it, if you don't mind.
Of course not. It must have been horrible.
Sí, hija, sí.
But at least it's over now. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jamie. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true.
Maybe.
And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
Vamos a ver.
Put it back.
We're just having a bit of fun. That's probably for the best. I've heard he's a bit perverse. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands.
Sí,
Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him. And he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
I'd be willing to marry, but not Joffrey.
Exactamente, no Joffrey.
Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister.
Dios.
What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well? Sarah?
I tried to move them back, my lady.
Esa no quería yo.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan.
No quería
Allies
esa,
and
quería la de
enemies
abajo.
can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mirror. I'm just glad it's over.
Quería la de
King's
abajo.
Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
Es verdad.
You
Porque
learn
no son
very
unos-
quickly.
Son unos lamiculos.
You were brave agreeing to obey the Boltons. That cannot have been easy. I know you must fear what Lord Bolton might do to your
Sí,
family.
mm.
I
Bueno,
do
nos va a ayudar.
appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Pedir ayuda.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
Sí, porque si no hay secretos, el trío de oro.
Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Pero vamos a ver.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
Please, Lady Marjorie, I beg of you. I fear for my family's safety.
Encima que te digo que no te he hecho.
I don't know, Mirror. If Cercei were to find out...
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Sécamelo bien a Joffrey. En el sentido de carácter y todo eso.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady.
Es que no quiero decir mucho
I will send a
por
raven
si
to my
alguien no ha
family
visto
at once.
la serie. No quiero hacer spoiler. Vale, ha dicho que lo va a considerar. ¿Y ahora qué? Ah, mira, acá camina el bosque de los lobos.
Seven hells.
Dios, que lo están.
Let's play a little game, shall we?
Ramsay Bolton. O sea, Ramsay
Did you know
Snow.
my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Dios, lo está desgarrando. Hola. Hola.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Hola.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets, but the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father is the Warden of the North.
He does now.
Hola.
How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh! Listen.
Va a nuestra casa.
There. Hear that? I know I heard something.
Quedarse quieto. A ver.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Qué suerte hemos tenido. Ya empezamos con el lag. A ver. Disculpad chicos por ese golpe, pero es que el lag era importante. Y siguen habiendo lag. Venga, no te pongas con lag. Ahí está. Verás tú. Lo han desollado, no va a estar bien. Dios.
Bloody hell.
Se ha divertido por lo que veo.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you.
Dios.
Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
I want to be like that, like my father.
Your father was well regarded by nearly everyone, but took years, if not decades, to earn. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Un consejero, vamos.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move. Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Lord Ethan. Maester.
You spoke of judgment, Sir Royland. What judgment is that?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
Ah, qué bien.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks truth. Right.
I've a family to feed. And not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy. No.
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter. Most of us won't even live to see it.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
He's a thief! We can send him to the war.
Leave the man alone. Show him mercy, my lord. He stole from us. Deserved to make him pay for what he's done. Give us justice.
A ver, ahora mismo hay mucha tensión entre los hombres y un castigo severo.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man.
Como que va a ser peor. A la larga va a ser peor.
My lord, my family depends
no,
on me.
enviarlo tampoco al mundo, no. Ni quitarle 3 dedos. Porque ahora, como está la cosa, se ha dicho que el pan y el vino disminuye cada día. No vamos a castigarlo severamente porque si no los otros verán eso y repercutirá a la larga. Así que vamos a mostrarle piedad. O enviarle al mundo. No, porque es un castigo demasiado severo. Mostrarle piedad.
Our house tends to its people. See, this man is paid and his family is fed.
Lord Ethan, you are truly a merciful and noble lord.
My lord, this man is a criminal. A brazen thief.
He still serves House Forester and deserves our protection.
He's a rat in our grain stores.
My lord, we must speak about our gold reserves. Soon.
My lord, I thank you for the mercy you've shown me. I will never forget my debt to you and to this house.
Así me gusta.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due.
No.
Not just yourself, of course.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom.
But Maester, that is what the small council is for.
My lord, you of all people should know that too many voices muddy the message. That is why there is one lord above all. And so there must be one advisor above the rest. There are two capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I'll make the right choice as Sentinel.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Ya me están mirando ahí con cara de deseo, de dámelo a mí. Con cara de deseo. Bueno, pues a quién elegimos. Creo que esto lo vamos a dejar para otro capítulo. Espero que os haya gustado. Dale like, suscribiros si no estáis y nos vemos en otro vídeo. Adiós.